A war probably isn't coming. It's not in America's best interest, or China's, or Russia's. But the military can't just opt out of preparing for a conflict, just in case. If the US stumbles into a war with China, that country has an ever-growing arsenal of weapons that will force the US military to adapt, especially the Navy. And in today's video, we will be showing you some insane weapons that will be used in WW3. Without further ado, let's begin. Subscribe for latest updates about tech industry. The future is now. Electromagnetic Railgun. The Electromagnetic Laboratory Railgun is a 32 megajoule electromagnetic laboratory railgun being evaluated by the U.S. Office of Naval Research, ONR, Naval Air Warfare and Weapons Department. The U.S. Navy is pursuing development of the launcher system through two industry teams, General Atomics and BAE Systems, to reduce risk in the program and to foster innovation in next-generation shipboard weapons. The same amount of energy is released by the detonation of 4.8 kilograms of C4. The two prototype demonstrators incorporate advanced composites and improved barrel life performance resulting from development efforts on laboratory railgun systems located on the Naval Research Laboratory and NSWC Dahlgren Division. A 32 megajoule prototype has been delivered by BAE Systems. This particular railgun delivers fire from up to 220 miles in range, around 10 times the distance capable of standard ship-mounted guns, with rounds landing more swiftly and with little or no warning compared to the volley of Tomahawk cruise missiles. BAE was awarded the contract to build the prototype in July 2006. The first industry-built launcher, a 32 megajoule prototype demonstrator made by BAE Systems, arrived at the Naval Surface Warfare Center, NSWC, Dahlgren in January 2012. Northrop Grumman MQ-8C Fire Scout. There are two Fire Scout variants, has deployed on multiple frigates, and is currently deployed on a littoral combat ship, LCS. MQ-8B Fire Scout has also deployed to Afghanistan to support counter-improvised explosive devices (IED) operation. The system has completed more than 16,600 flight hours over 6,200 sorties. The Navy has integrated a multi-mode maritime radar on MQ-8B and tested an onboard weapons capability, the Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System (APKWS). The MQ-8B Fire Scout has also demonstrated the ability to operate concurrently with other manned aircraft while operating at sea. The MQ-8C Fire Scout is the Navy's next-generation autonomous helicopter. The MQ-8C Fire Scout's airframe is based on the commercial Bell 407, a mature helicopter with more than 1,600 airframes produced in over 4.4 million flight hours. Combined with the maturity of Northrop Grumman's autonomous system architecture, Fire Scout meets customer requirements for ship-based and land-based autonomous systems. It also has the ability to autonomously take off and land on any aviation-capable ship, and from prepared or unprepared landing zones. This enhancement significantly increases range and endurance, more than double, and payload capacity, more than triple. The MQ-8C has completed developmental testing and is ready to deploy. The AG-600, that massive new seaplane. The AG-600 was in development for 5 years between 2009 and 2014. In August 2014, assembly started, and the aircraft was unveiled on July 23, 2016, according to website Navy Recognition. Its maiden flight took place on December 24, 2017, from Zhuhai Airport, and its first saltwater landing took place this past July. It is expected to be certified by 2021, with deliveries commencing 2022. The AG-600 is developed by AVIC, which among other things also produces multi-purpose fighter jets, military helicopters, airborne weapons, and commercial turboprop aircraft. A milestone for China's aviation industry, the AG-600 marks the first time that the country has developed a special mission large civilian aircraft model. Together with the Y-20 large transporter and C-919 single-aisle passenger plane, the AG-600 is part of China's goal of independently developing a large aircraft family. Very clearly an amphibious aircraft, the AG-600 is a multi-role aircraft and will be able to carry out missions including forest fighting, marine rescue, and other critical emergency rescue services. Besides roles in firefighting and water rescue, AVIC notes via Xinhua.net that the AG-600 aircraft can be modified to meet customers' special mission requirements. However, for now, the development team is said to be focusing on the firefighting variant of the AG-600. If you are enjoying the video, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos just like this. Obram PL-01 Stealth Tank. The PL-01 concept tank was jointly developed by Obram of Poland and BAE Systems of the United Kingdom. Development commenced in 2013. Mock-up of the tank was first publicly revealed during the same year. Currently, this tank is only a technology demonstrator. It was planned that the fully functional prototype will be completed in 2016. This tank was aimed to meet a possible Polish Army requirement. Some sources even reported that this tank could enter service in 2018. However, eventually the PL-01 never passed the prototype stage. Currently, Polish Army operate around 900 main battle tanks, including indigenous PT-91 Twardie and German Leopard 2. Also, there are around 400 T-72 MBTs in storage. Originally, it was planned that once the production of the PL-01 will be also proposed for export customers. In 2010, another Anders prototype light tank was revealed in Poland. A whole host of armored vehicles were being developed on the Anders platform. These included infantry fighting vehicles, fire support vehicles, anti-tank missile carrier, and other. The PL-01 could also be seen as an unarmored version of the Anders. Hypersonic missiles. After a long hiatus, hypersonic missile research and development is back in full swing. Major powers such as Russia, China, and the US have been racing to develop hypersonic missiles, a missile system so fast it cannot be intercepted by any current missile defense system. Hypersonic missiles will play a huge role in foreign policy in the years to come, as core pillars of geopolitics such as geography and technological power can be undermined by hypersonic missiles. A hypersonic missile travels at speeds of Mach 5 and higher, 5 times faster than the speed of sound, 3,836 miles per hour, which is around 1 mile per second. Some missiles, such as Russia's upcoming Kh-47M2 Kinzhal air-launched ballistic missile, are allegedly capable of reaching Mach 10 speeds, 7,672 miles per hour, and distances up to 1,200 miles. For comparison, the US Tomahawk cruise missile, the United States Navy and Royal Navy's go-to long-range missile systems, is subsonic, traveling around 550 miles per hour and traveling a maximum distance of 1,500 miles. Hypersonic missiles offer a number of advantages over subsonic and supersonic weapons, particularly with regard to the prosecution of time-critical targets, for example, mobile ballistic missile launchers, where the additional speed of a hypersonic missile is valuable. Bospatinis said, it can also overcome the defense of heavily defended targets, such as an aircraft carrier. Hypersonic Missile X-51A Waverider. In its fourth and final test, the X-51A Waverider pulled off 3.5 minutes of flight under the power of its supersonic combustion jamjet, scramjet, the longest such flight ever. The Waverider, developed by Boeing, DARPA, and the Air Force, is designed to test the feasibility of scramjet-powered flight. A scramjet utilized the atmosphere's oxygen, the air compression from its own forward motion, and less fuel than a traditional rocket to propel a craft to hypersonic speeds, in this case Mach 5.1. It's called the Waverider because part of the reason it's able to stay aloft is that it literally rides its own shockwave. The last test of the X-51 didn't go so well, crashing down early in the Pacific after just 15 seconds. This time around, the test went smoothly. The vehicle flew like a bat out of hell, said Joe Vogel, Boeing's program manager for the X-51 project. So guys, let me know down in the comments section below, have you ever seen any of them before? For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.